Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name here is Judge Foster, and tonight we're going to discuss how I recently convicted this kid in the white shirt for killing someone who bullied him by the name of Billy. This kid over here, sitting down here, who I'm convicting, is named Benjamin H. Dover, and, this verdict is so damning, but how am I going to say it without tearing up? Before I sentence him, you can take a moment to start sobbing, friends and family of Billy, because this is so sad. Okay, bend over, young man. I sentence you to death row. You will be ejected. Oh, please, I don't want to be ejected. Please, one more chance, I promise. You had your chance. No! Oh my god, my lungs, it hurts so much. There's no oxygen. No oxygen. Help. Please let me back in. Please let me back in. Don't you have one of those devices that you can use to help me get back in? Sorry, we're not going to use that device to help you. No, my face. Oh my god, it feels like blood is going away from my face. No. Well, looks like he drew his last breath. Well, justice has been served. Hello once again, disciples.
Hello. Do you have any good news? What is that person with the mask?
Oh, well, this is my friend's dream. Hey, Edelstein, lower the gun. He's not an intruder. He's just my friend.
Okay, but how can I trust him?
Well, because we've known each other for a few days, and I recently found out that he's a Satanist, so...
Boy, you friends with a Satanist? Why don't I just kill you instead?
Oh, well, I'm already holding you at gunpoint, so it's not like you can shoot me. And number two, I decided to punish him for going against God by putting him under a curse where, if he removes his mask and reveals his really ugly face, people who look at his face will die, except for my disciples.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
Well, what do you think I'm trying to do?
Maybe you can use it as a super weapon if the corrupted ever ambush us again.
That's right. Oh, now, also guys, what I'm planning on doing is serving a few kids justice, so all 5 of us are gonna go to the nearby quarantine zones, and hopefully, while I'm at one of them, I can find a Christian school so I can teach children all about the Bible and Christ and those other things, but anyway, another thing I need to tell you is all the animals have died due to the solar flare, so I had to chop up one of the corpses of one of my disciples, so for dinner we're gonna have to have that.
Ugh, that sucks.
Well, we already agreed to resort to cannibalism, so we can't do much about it.
Hey, what's that?
That's a small corrupted on the roof, but it's not like there's a whole army, so I have a few sheets of paper, so I'm gonna show you this little makeshift diagram of how we'll get out of this sewer and find our way to some of the QZs so we can help some children in need. Alright, disciples, so here's how we're gonna get to the quarantine zone. So, as you can see, here's a little map I have, and guys, so this red location symbol over here is where we are right now, and the green means these areas are completely safe, the orange means we don't know everything about those areas, and the red areas are the ones that are infested with corrupteds. And the plan is to basically try to get to this black circle over here, because that's the area in which we're gonna get out of, and the thing is, unfortunately, we can't get out via the surface, because the solar flare has basically, due to the solar flare, the radiation is too high to travel that long of a distance on foot, so basically, guys, what we're gonna have to do is, we're basically gonna have to travel underground to the surface. And also, guys, Satan thinks that we don't live down here, and only some of the corrupteds know about how we have a church in one of these tunnels, but when we go to the exit so we can get to the nearest QZ, we only have one shot to get there, because that area is infested with a shitload of corrupteds, and we only have one shot to get out of that opening to the surface, because Satan will find out that we live down here in these tunnels because of how many corrupteds are in these areas. And by the way, I forgot to mention that these yellow areas are the areas that have a high amount of corrupteds, but not as high as the red areas, but
Or the orange areas.
Yeah, or the orange areas, but guys, like I said, we only have one shot to try to make it out through this orange and red area, and otherwise, if we don't make it out in one attempt, we're just screwed, guys, because the devil will find out that we live down here in the tunnels, and he'll send his massive army of corrupteds to our church, and they'll probably loot the area, so it's better for us to manage to escape in one attempt than for us to have to retreat and not even have a safe place to stay. Like, guys, do you want us to have to be sleeping in the sewers surrounded by the shit and piss of some strangers that we don't even know?
No.
Alright then, guys, we have to make it out in one shot, and some of you might die, but I just told you about how it's our only shot and we cannot screw up, but finally, guys, I'm just...
Wait a minute. What's that blocked off passage?
Oh, you mean this brown thing?
Yes.
Aw, snap, well, I swear that it's not other people's shit, but, it's probably just kind of a narrow part of the tunnel that's a little bit obstructed, but we'll have to find some sort of way to get through it, but before I stop talking, I'm just so grateful that I'm finally back here and able to see my kin, which are my disciples, but anyway, we're gonna start traveling there tomorrow. Got, guys?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Oh, Edelstein, I'm not gonna ask you again to lower the gun, so lower it before I shoot it out of your hands.
Okay, fine.